Live practice number 14. It's where I take one of the best backing tracks I find on YouTube and subject you to my noodling. Now, hopefully it's more than that. I just show you how I would approach it using the Pentatonic Way method, system, if you will. We got a great track today, straight up blues in A minor. I feel like pretty much I'm not the best at the blues in general. I feel better with different progressions, but that's why I'm going to practice. This is my live practice time. You guys get to join me as I practice. Anyway, that was the worst intro ever. Here's, I want to invite you guys to, I want to invite you guys to like, subscribe, comment, share the channel if this is the first time you've been here. And I want to let you know that today's live practice brought to you by the Pentatonic Way. It's a site I put together, a lot of great lessons on there, very, innovative lessons using multimedia to help you unlock the neck and really visualize it in a different way. There's all these normal lessons out there. Everybody's doing the same thing. I wanted to do something different for you guys. So if you want to check that out, that's at thepentatonicway.com. And we have a free 7-day trial. You can check it out, see if you like it. Help support the site. All right? So let's get into today's lesson / practice session. All right. So blues in A minor. You may probably already know the A minor pentatonic shape. This is it here. And to make sure it's in A minor, you just take that first note, this one, and put that right on the 5th fret. That's the A note. So that makes it A minor pentatonic. Now this backing track, I gotta say, it's by Gilad Perry, right? This has 12 million views. It's the most viewed backing track on YouTube. He doesn't show you the chords up here. It was probably created before people started doing that. But what he does do is he puts it down here in the comments or the description. So here we go. We have A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. That's typical for a 12-bar blues, just the one chord. And for the next 4, we have D minor, D minor. That's the 4 minor chord. Then A minor, A minor. Back to the 1 chord for 2 bars. Now down here, it's a little different than the normal turnaround that you see. Usually when you're doing 12-bar blues, you got the 1, right? You're jamming on that for 4 bars. And then you go to the D minor. And then back to A minor, that's the 1. Now, typically what you see is some sort of 5, 4, and then 1, and then back to the 5. But what Gilad does for his turnaround, he does F, so that's the flat 6 major, to the 5, which is a really cool sound. And then to the 1, and then back to the 5. All right, cool. And what he recommends for scales is this one right here, A minor pentatonic, or the A minor blues scale, which is the same scale, except in between these 2 notes, you add a chromatic note. That's your sharp 4. And then that's the octave of that note. All right, cool. So I'm going to jam on it for a second, and I'm just going to use the A minor pentatonic. This one. I'll get that right eventually. And we'll see how it sounds, all right? I'm sure it's going to sound fine. But then I'll show you a different way to jam on it that's going to make it sound even better. That you can really kind of... Is this jamming? Is this playing? I don't hear anything. Let me try reloading it. Gotta reload it. And you gotta watch the commercials. Everybody's gotta get paid, baby. All right, let's see. Hear anything? What if I skip to the next one? Nope. Let me try. Technical difficulties. There we go. That's weird. Oh, I guess I muted it on my computer. Awesome. All right. Live doesn't lie. All right, so this is the oh, I did it again. This is the scale I'm using right there. Come on. You think it was a Monday, but it's Thursday. All right, I'm just gonna jam with this scale. Throw the blues note. All right, cool. Let me pause it for a second. So that is a cool way to jam on this stuff. Let me just close this section. Wait, where's his info? There we go. All right, so here are the chords again. Now we're going to check out a couple alternative ways that you can jam on this, right? So you have the A minor, and we're going to use this scale for the A minor. All right. Now for the D minor, we're going to use this scale, which is the fourth shape of the pentatonic, right? So that's going to also start in the fifth. All right? And that makes that D minor because we're basing it off of this note, which is D. That's the fifth fret on the A string. All right, cool. So for all the A minors and the D minors, that's what we're going to use, those two scales. Now for the unusual turnaround, what we're going to do is use this shape for the F, and we're going to put that on the F note on your D string, I mean A string, sorry. That's the 8th fret, right? So you can start it here on the 8th fret on the top string, the E string. And that makes that F major pentatonic. And then we'll go to E7 pentatonic. E7 dominant. And that's going to be this shape. And that's going to start on the 7th fret. The E dominant, or dominant pentatonics in general, have a very cool sound, and a lot of people don't know about them. Or if they do, they don't use them a whole lot. But in this case, it's going to sound awesome, like when we go to those E7 chords. Then we go back to the A for a second there. That second to last bar, we'll play the A minor pentatonic. And then we'll go back to that one, the E dominant pentatonic. And that's really going to lead us, our phrases, right back into that A minor chord. You know, those chord tones that we're soloing in. So, all right, let's check it out real quick. I'm going to start her up again. Let me rewind it. But I want you to be able to see the chords. All right, I'll leave that dominant shape up there so you can try it out. That's the only really weird one. All right, D minor. Back to A minor. Here's the turnaround. Yeah, how it really follows the chords. Whoops. All right, so that's how that kind of works. You can really hear it over the turnaround. I'm just grabbing some notes from those pentatonic shapes. Whoops. I was doing so well. Sometimes an overbent note sounds tortured and passionate, like this. Ah, it's just so much. Something like that. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't really feel blues is my strong point, so that's why I practice it. You know, some people know all those blues licks and stuff like that, but I never really kind of memorized them. You know, I've learned a billion solos, Billy Gibbons solos, Derek Trucks, all this stuff, but I never really had them memorized. I guess they're in there somewhere, and hopefully they come out on the neck. I figure if I put my fingers in the right positions, you know, and follow the right shapes, they'll just come out, you know, and maybe that's better. So my licks aren't all cliches, you know. I hope you had a great lesson. I hope you enjoyed this and got something out of it. If anything, check out those dominant pentatonics. I think you're really going to find that they're fun to play with, and they'll take your soloing to a new level. Give it a new sound anyway. So, all right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.